What's up, Bearded Nation? Welcome back to the channel. We're bike packing again. This time we're staying relatively close to home. I'm about 8 miles from where we live, but I wanted to do a shakedown of the bike and actually use the gear. So that's what we're going to do tonight. A little quick overnighter. I'm going to go through all the gear that I'm going to take with me on my upcoming trip to Valentine, Nebraska, where I'm going to be riding the Cowboy Trail. That's 188 miles from Valentine to Norfolk, and I can already hear it. You can't even make it down to the Missouri border, which is 60 miles away. I'm going to tell you why I failed that. But let's go ahead and get camp set up. We'll go through the bike, all the gear I'm taking, and then we're just going to hang out because this is so peaceful. The weather is actually cleared up. I did have a headwind coming in. It was probably about 13-mile-an-hour headwind. Me and wind, we just don't get along at all. But it's really pretty here. I like this place. Did I say where I was at? I don't know if I said where I was at. I'm at the Elkhorn Crossing State Recreation Area. I don't know. It's 8 miles from my house. But let's go ahead and break stuff down and go through the gear. All right, we'll see you guys here in a bit. That was really fast the way I just dropped the camera like that. Making YouTube videos is hard. Kind of sucks, really. Brought my drone with me, so I was like riding, and then I was stopping like I'm like, oh, there's a good spot to take a video. So I would stop. I don't know how these guys do this. And YouTubers that make this stuff look easy, this stuff is hard. I don't know. So, I don't know. Matt Ryder, Ryan Van Duzer. I know I'm a little channel and you guys aren't watching, but man, reach out to me, give me some tips on what I'm doing wrong. And you know, you guys who watch my channel that do bike packing, as we go through the gear, tell me what I'm taking wrong, tell me what I should be bringing. My wife's gonna kill me if you guys give me a bunch of stuff to take. Tell me I need to get this, I need to get that. Because biking is not cheap, it's expensive. Then you throw all my camping stuff on top of that. I'm gonna have to take out a kidney to pay for my midlife crisis. All right, rant over for now. Man, it's really pretty here. All right, I don't know what I'm doing really. Just holding the camera, talking to it. People are looking at me funny. I love filming in public. People give you the weirdest looks. All right, enough of that. We should probably go pay for the place first. I did put the microphones on just because GoPros suck when you're trying to talk and you're pointing the camera away from your face because it doesn't pick up the back audio. So I put a mic on, plus it's going to help cut down on the wind. But yeah, we should probably go pay first. I mean, I did pay already, but I gotta... Oh wait, you know, I'm an idiot. I did pay already. I gotta go put this on my campsite. I'm a dork. Walk all the way over there for nothing. Okay, we are legit. This one goes on my vehicle. That's my vehicle. Well, since that's my vehicle, let's talk about this first. So this is the Massi Brunello ADX full aluminum frame, carbon fiber forks, carbon fiber seat post. I do have the Brooks B17 saddle. It's a 10-speed, single crank, Hutchinson gravel tires. What else? It's got brakes on it, size of a Lamborghini Urus. They're big. I don't know, they're brakes. I'm not a big tech guy when it comes to bikes. I just know if I pedal and it moves, it's good. But for the stuff I'm doing, I figured I should probably get a lighter bike than the one I was currently using. Let's see, all my bags are Rhino Walk and Top Peak. So I have I think the 1.5 liter frame bag, water bottles. I did add this right here for when I go on the Cowboy Trail. Like I said, this is pretty much my setup that I'm going to be using when I go on the Cowboy Trail. Cowboy Trail. It is a little bit, it doesn't have everything with it right now because we'll have to take extra stuff, but there's small towns on the trail that I can stop at, get stuff to eat. Every town on the trail, I guess, has a campsite where you can camp overnight, tent camp. Some of them have hotels. We won't be doing hotels. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go through each one of the bags and start pulling the gear out. And again, tell me what I'm missing, because somebody will. All right, so the first bag that we're going to talk about that I kind of have to go to first is my tent. So this is a Top Peak cradle with their dry stuff sack. I took the tent out of its stuff sack. I just jammed everything in there, and my poles actually fit in here, so that's really cool. And my tent's just I bought this a long time ago, and they don't even make it anymore. It's a, oh crap, what is it? It's a tent. It's light. It's a single man. But I was really surprised that my tent poles fit in here, because I was watching a lot of other people, and they go out and they buy those really expensive ones like the Nemo and the, what is it, the Big Agnes Hub, or is it's the MSR Hubba Bubba, Big Agnes, and the Nemo. And I bought this one like 3-4 years ago, and I use it all the time. It's that little orange one. But we got to pull this out first, and then we'll go through the rest of the stuff. What's really cool about this is I was able to get my sleeping pad in here. So well, you guys will see how I did it. Let's go ahead and pull this out. So what I like about this bag is it has this valve right here. So as you're putting your stuff in, the more you put in there, you can squeeze it, and it lets the air out. And as you let the air out, then you just tighten it back up, and it keeps everything nice and snug inside the bag. It opens from both sides. Top Peak, if you're watching, you should sponsor me, because I'm really talking good about your bags right now. Tent poles. And here's the tent and the sleeping bag. So what I did is I rolled my tent up inside the sleeping pad. Did I say sleeping bag? Sleeping pad. So it's inside there. And this is awesome. Yeah, I watched a YouTube video. I seen a guy do it. But let's go ahead and get this tent put up first. That's the rain fly. Here's the tent, here's the rain fly. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. And that wind has really picked up. Let's go this way. No, I need to go this way. The wind was blew it right back on me. Ricara Designs, that's the name of the tent. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but since they went out of business, I can call it whatever I want. It's the TBC tent, the Bearded Campers tent. This is the same tent I'm going to be using on the Cowboy and when we do Ragbri this summer. What I like about it, it's all aluminum poles. Shock cord, they just pop right together. And even the tabs on the bottoms, they're color coded, so you can't really mess this up. Watch, I say that and I'm gonna mess it up. I shouldn't. I don't know how many times I've used this dang tent. But if Nemo's watching, no, I'm just playing. I'm really not. I'll take your tent all with me on Ragbri. So this side down here has little gold tabs, and these are gold aluminum poles. So you, like I said, you can't mess this up. And then that side over there is obviously black. And there it is. Keep a couple extra stakes for when I put the rain fly on, but that's not gonna be till later. All right, let's get the sleeping pad going. I forgot my air pump. Perfect. So this is gonna suck, and I did not bring my stuff sack, or the stuff. I didn't bring the air sack either, so I guess I gotta pump this thing up the old-fashioned way. Keep your dirty comments to yourselves. Oh man, this sucks. Did I bring it? I know I didn't bring it. Maybe? I don't remember. Let's go through the bags first on the bike. Maybe I'll find it. I don't want to sit here and blow this thing up and then be like, oh, okay. All right, let's go through the rest of these bags. All right, so in this frame bag here, we have, I know I'm on the carnivore diet, but when you ride, you need protein and other stuff. So I brought these just in case, maybe for breakfast. Battery bank. So this is a 10,000 milliamp battery bank, and I also have, I guess I'm gonna go through 2 bags at the same time. Okay, spare phone. This is the phone that I use for the editing. Up here we have my wallet, light for the bike, keys, because last time I came out here and went home, I locked myself out because I left my keys, so I just brought my house keys. And this is the Anchor 20,000 milliamp battery, Type-C charging cord. I think that's it. Oh wait, no. Also have a Nightcore NL25 headlamp. That should be it in this bag. Using the Rockform case on my phone with the Rockform mount. This bag and this Rhino, man, these things, words are hard. This Rhino walk bag has my tools in it. This is kind of really what I need your guys' advice with. You know, so the major tool that you need is your earbuds, which I didn't use because they wouldn't connect for some reason. But anyway, so I got this off of Top Peak. This is, as I open it, this is their little ratchet set and your tire levers and an extension for the ratchet, and it has all your bits that you should need for a bike. I also have the Crank Bros M19. Should probably, tire plug kit. Chain links. CO2 for my tire pump. Valve stem core remover. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like just bringing the longer handled Allen wrenches. So that's pretty much what lives in here. But let's see, yeah. Put all this back. And it all just fits right here because the way my phone mount is, I couldn't do a bag over here, so I just put it here. And it works out pretty well. Oh, so on the other side, now we can flip the bike around. Told you it was windy. Holy crap, man down. On the other side of the string bag, this is a lot narrower pocket. It has pockets on both sides. This side is the wider, deeper side. So on this side I have spare drone batteries, spare GoPro batteries, and my Sport for my food. 2 Camelback water bottles. This is a titanium flask that I was watching Matt Ryder's video, and I asked him, I said, hey man, how you got your setup done? So he actually emailed me, told me which to get. I did get the one he told me to get, but I didn't like it, so I bought this one. But anyway, Rock Bros tire pump. What's cool about this tire pump, it's probably better if I just show you. All right, so what's cool about this one is it's just a regular pump. the Schrader and Presto valves, but you can also hook your CO2 right at the top right here. And then psh, there's your tire. I think this goes up to 110 PSI. My tires are at 80, so there's that. Velcro is awesome. I love Velcro. Everything should be Velcro. Light bag we talked about. This bag we talked about. Cradle. All right, so my saddle bag or my back loader bag, whatever you guys want to call it. I did have a rack in the back, and I had panniers, and I had panniers up front. Like I went full tilt, and it was heavy, so I didn't want to do that anymore. So let's go through. I brought my chanclas and my flip-flops because I do not want to wear my riding shoes all the time. Oh, check this out. As soon as I put the bike down. That's one way to do it. So I'm wearing these Gyro mountain bike clipless shoes. What I like about these is they have clips, so I can keep my foot on the pedal, I guess. But then when I get off, it doesn't feel like a normal riding shoe. So I got these Rock Bros mountain bike pedals, which are also flat. But if you flip them over, they're clipless. And yes, the first time I was riding on it and I went to take my foot off, I busted my butt. Did it right in front of my daughter. It was a good time. We both laughed. She laughed harder than I did, but there's that. All right, let's go through this back loader because that's where all my other stuff is. All right, so hopefully my air pump's in here because I do not want to blow that thing up. Old school, manually. So I put the stuff that I would probably need the most right here at the top end of this, because once I'm on the bike, snacks, stuff like that, phone's all up front, so it's easier to get to. This I'm probably not even going to mess with until I get to camp unless something happens. So here's my food. I also have my merino wool jacket, riding pants, rain jacket. Now it's not supposed to rain or anything, but I am going to need that in the morning because it's supposed to be cold. Base layer for tonight when I sleep. Socks. I always bring extra socks because that's the thing I hate the most, is like my feet feeling all grungy and crappy. So I always bring extra socks. And then this is my it's my sleeping bag. This is what is this? This is the Duzer Dreamlight 500L. So it's a 50-degree bag. It's supposed to get down to 50 tonight, so. And I think these guys are out of Germany or something. Packs down real small. We'll definitely check the comfort rating on that tonight because that's probably the one I'm going to take with me. I do have a another sleeping pad coming. I have the Big Agnes Core Air. Right now I'm using the Thermarest Neo Air Topo Luxe, which I love that sleeping pad. I use that one a lot. But also with this back loader from Top Peak, it also comes with the same kind of stuff sack in the front where you have the valve. Once you get everything in there, you can close it off once you get everything shoved in there all the way. But let's please let my air pump be in here. So first off, you know what I did forget other than my air pump? My first aid kit. I also have a first aid kit. But I'm close enough to home. If I fall or get a boo-boo, I'll just call my wife to come get me. I'm not calling Brian no more because I'm still hearing about that. So this is my fire kit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it tonight. I'll have to go around and look for wood, but this park just opened back up and they've already kind of did a lot of cleaning on it. So there's the fire kit. Toiletry kit. Riding gloves for tomorrow. Here's a sleeping bag liner. So when we do RAGBRAI, this is probably what I'm going to use. I'm not going to take that. I'll probably just take this because it's going to be hot. Pillow, I have to have a pillow. And my cook set. No air pump. Dang it, that sucks. Shoot. Okay. Oh, this is the 15-liter backloader. Yeah. Dang it. Now I'm really bummed. Alright. So, and I didn't bring my air sac either. So after a long day of riding, obviously not today, the last thing you want to do is blow one of those things up. So I should probably start making a list of stuff and checking it off as it's packed. That would be the responsible thing to do. Okay. Here comes the fun part. I'll just put this stuff back in here for now. Because I really don't want to blow that thing up. But I really don't want to sit on the ground. I could have brought a chair. Nah, that's too much. Alright, let's blow this thing up. Good times. Wish I had my stuff sack. Alright, so I just went and changed my clothes and everything. There's a park restroom area, and man, does it need some work. It was probably the grossest thing that I've seen in a while. This is another reason I hate coming to state parks, state recreation areas this time of year. I mean, there's quite a few people here. I don't know how many of them are actually camping. There's a river right there, so they might be down there fishing. I don't know what they're doing. But earlier I was looking for my air pump, obviously. But I was also, I said I forgot my first aid kit. Totally forgot. I had a backpack with me. So this is my Osprey, kind of like a Camelback. It's got a water bladder and everything in it, but I took the water bladder out so that I could use it just as a regular day hiking pack. And that's where I kept my drone. So my drone's in here. But also, it's my first aid kit. And I know I put it on in the backpack because that way, if I needed it, it was already on me. But because I'm old and senile and can't remember anything, if I would have gotten injured, I wouldn't even remember where it was because I thought it was in the back loader. It was in my backpack. Makes it even easier to get to, but you know. Huh. What else is in here that I probably forgot? Okay, nothing. I got everything else except for my air pump. Yep. Then my pillow, I use just an inflatable pillow that I got at Sierra, and I love that thing. But I think that the mechanism that locks it down after you put the air in it, I think it's leaking by. But I have like 4 of those, so I'll have to bring another one next time. Hopefully this one works. If not, oh well. It is what it is. What time is it? It's only 4:30, guys, and I have nothing to do, so if anything major or exciting happens, which it probably won't, I'll turn the camera back on. But I'm just going to sit here and relax for a little bit, enjoy this nice breeze and the quietness. So quiet out here. I might fly the drone again. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm allowed to fly it here. I don't think I am. I didn't see any signs that says no flying drones. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Let's fly the drone. Guess we'll walk over and fill up our water bottles. I didn't fill them this morning. I just brought one, but I knew they had water here, so figure I carry so much weight. But I don't want to go over to this water pump at night, so I'm just gonna do it now. That's enough of that. It's fun though. Alright, so today's video is being presented by Magic Mind. It's a mental performance shot, and I've been taking these for probably the last 2 weeks now, kind of loading up, and my mental clarity, my focus has drastically improved. I'm a lot calmer than I was before, I guess. Obviously, I probably should take a lot more of these because, you know, the memory thing. Oh, hey, puppy. We got a dog. Hey, puppy. Puppy. Hey. Hey. These things also attract dogs, so don't drink these out in public. No, but like I said, I've been doing these for about 2 weeks now, and my mental focus, my clarity, stress levels have gone down. I'm a lot calmer, and they taste good. They're not what you would think, like when you take like, and this is not an energy shot or anything like that, so it's not like 5-hour energy where you get that chalky, really bad flavor. These are actually good. It has 12 magical ingredients in it. I'm not going to read them all off, but I will leave a link in the description below on where you can get these along with a discount code. But like I said, these things have been a game changer for me, and I hope, you know, I hope they work for you guys too. Like I said, I'm not going to push any products on this channel that I don't use or I don't believe in, and this is one of the ones that I actually believe in, and it works. So cheers, everybody. Well, that was pretty cool. So the owner of the dog came over and we were talking, and he was asking me about the bike setup and everything, and I guess he does gravel riding and stuff, and asked if I did, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of getting into it, kind of thing. I just started riding last year, and so I'm trying to get ready to do this Cowboy Trail, the one that goes from Valentine to Norfolk, and then I said also I'm doing Ragbri this summer, and he's also doing Ragbri. So the biking community, if they see a bike, I guess they just come up and talk to you. I'm probably not going to do that. So if I see somebody on a bike, I'm not just going to go, hey, nice bike or whatever. But sun's starting to set down a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get dinner because I don't have any firewood, so I'm not going to hang out by a fire tonight or anything like that. And I looked around, there's just nothing. But this is my meal sack. And for dinner, we're having steak. Yeah, we are. So what I did was I had a ribeye at home, and I diced it up and I seasoned it, and I just threw it in the air fryer, and then I threw it in the bag. So this is dinner right here. Still a ribeye. Still good. It's not as warm as it when it came out of the air fryer, but you can still eat it. I also have one of these tuna pouches. This has quinoa and beans with tuna, Latin citrus. This has 160 calories in it, so I'm looking at these for when I go on that trip, because I'm gonna have to pack food with me and I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff. But like I said, there's restaurants and stuff up there that I can stop at and I can get something to eat if I really need to. But if there's nothing available, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna like. I will take 1 or 2 of these just for like the first day. I'm not gonna sit there and let it sit for like 2 days in a pack and get warm and gross. But I may take 1 of these or 2, a couple of these, depending on if I like these or not. I did see it has a lot of protein, but is not carnivore. They actually have these same kind of packets with refried beans, so I may take these because I'm gonna need a lot of calories for this. So I'm gonna try to find some keto tortillas, stuff like that, with these, some cheese, and just go like that, I guess. All right, well, I'm gonna sit here and eat dinner, but I'm really just snacking. But yeah. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sit here, snack, and then probably Once the sunset hangs out, go hang out in the tent. You guys have ideas for bike packing food, carnivore bike packing food? That'd be awesome. Leave a comment down below. I'm pretty much trying anything right now. Oh, so that's what I did wrong with the Wabash Trail. So I got up that morning. I didn't really have too much to eat, and I just exhausted my body. I didn't eat a lot. So earlier this week, I went home. I got off work, went home, ate dinner, and I sat around for like an hour, kind of like the swimming pool thing. You just wait an hour before, or 30 minutes before you go in the pool. But I waited an hour. It wasn't a pool; it was a bike. So then I got on it, and I had one of those little protein bars in the bike bag with me. And I'm riding about the 10-mile mark. I wasn't hungry or anything, but I went ahead and ate it. And I rode about 22, 23 miles. I wasn't even tired, fatigued, nothing. It got cold because it was dark by the time I finished, but that's where I screwed up, is my nutrition. It's not my endurance, it's not anything like that, it's the nutrition. If you don't eat when you ride, you will peter out. And somebody told me if you wait to eat until you're hungry, it's already too late and you're just gonna crash. And then other people were telling me, you know, I felt like I failed on that Wabash Trail. Thank you guys who left comments saying that I didn't. So I really did appreciate that. That kept me motivated to do this Cowboy Trail. But they were saying that, you know, I did the right thing by stopping, because if your body gives out and your body's telling you, or you just mentally check out, you should stop. Don't keep going, because you're just going to hurt yourself. And that's what I did, is I stopped. I listened to my body. My body wasn't ready for it, and I seriously did. I thought, I'm just my endurance sucked, I'm a weakling, I don't know what I was thinking. But the more I dug into it, it all has to do with your nutrition. And I know I'm on the carnivore, and like I said, this is a small little trip, so I'm really close to home, so this is not a big deal. But when I do the Cowboy Trail, I'm going to be consuming carbs and calories like crazy, because I do not want to peter out on this trip. I can't. I have to get back home. And the thing is, yes, my buddy Brian, shout out Brian, came to the rescue. He picked me up. He drove an hour and a half to come get me. Well, I'm 5 hours away by car where I'm going. So once my wife drops me off, I have to make it back. I don't have a choice. I have to finish. The plan was to do it in 2 days, but after I navigated through forums and stuff like that, I'm decided I'm going to make it a 3-day. I'm going to try to do about 60, 63, 62 miles every day on a gravel trail. And I'm not going to push myself. I'm not trying to break any records or anything. They said the average speed on that, because it is gravel, is, or it's crushed limestone, is only 10 miles an hour. And I'm like, okay, that's doable. I can average 10 miles an hour, depending on the terrain, if it rains, if it gets soggy, but I'm really not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to keep going. So on the 16th of May, or sorry, 17th of May, we're leaving the 16th. 17th of May is when I will take off on that trip. And you guys are coming along with me. So I will have cameras, I'll have the GoPros, I'll have the drone. I don't know if I'll have the drone or not. I mean, the drone would be cool, but that's just added weight, and I'm trying to go as light as possible. So you guys got ideas to make this thing even lighter, other than saying don't take nothing, right? To make it lighter, I'm all ears, because I am going to finish this. This is my goal. My goal is also to finish the Wabash, but I've attempted it twice. But now that I kind of got it all dialed in, I understand it more. I understand the nutritional side of it. I know I can do it. It was mental. It was my body quit. All right, let's keep snacking and then head into the tent, I guess. All right, so now I'm a little excited. Just got off the phone with the wife, and her and Ryder are on the way out, and they're bringing me firewood. I just been hanging out in the tent, nothing to do, editing this video. That's what's weird about this, is like in the wintertime, you lose daylight so fast, so you gotta hurry up, get to camp, try to get all the filming and stuff done before it gets dark. Now, I show up to camp and I've got like 4 or 5 hours of nothing to do, so I'm excited they're coming. Hang out for a little bit, have somebody to talk to other than myself, because I get really weird looks when I'm standing around talking to myself. Like right now, there's a father and son walking by there. Just looked over here because I'm talking to myself. Oh well. Oh well, let's wait for this firewood.
Hello, babe.
What's up, dude? I thought you weren't coming. We have fire.
Yippee, yay.
Pretty hot. It's fire.
Nah, really.
right, good morning, everybody. We got camp all cleaned up. I'm ready to head home. I didn't sleep that good. It got cold. I forgot my down booties at home, so my feet are freezing. But good news is I get to ride 8 miles home, so that should warm me up. But if you guys like content like this and want to see me go on more adventures, don't forget that like and subscribe, share with your friends and family. And as always, we'll see you on our next adventure. Take care, everybody. Whew.